Welcome to That's Good Sports. It says I'm live. YouTube says I am live. Okay, now I see people. Sometimes it takes a second, and sometimes I'm not sure if it's actually fucking live. Hello everybody. Welcome to some scary stories with That's Good Sports. A new show where oh Jesus, look at those bags under my eyes. Oh, I look like my grandma. Fuck. Okay, so I just wanted to give everybody an update. I have been out of town. That's why I haven't posted any videos for the last week, okay? So, Godzilla King, yeah, shout out for you. So I wanted to apologize for the lack of videos and for not informing everybody that I was going to be out of town. I was in the Pacific Northwest. Beautiful. Very beautiful out there. Visiting my wife's family. Went to the beach. Portland, Seattle. Mitchell Ekman with a super chat. $1.99 donation just for my return. That is money not wisely spent, but I will take it. So, I guess we could talk about Broncos for a little bit. I really just wanted to say I've been gone. Yes, but also I'll have a video up tomorrow, kind of like a recap, I guess, for the Broncos. And then next week, back to normal-ish. Cole Beasley dropped a rap album. I do want to talk about that. Master Funny, haha. Yeah, you got your shout-out, buddy. Yeah, Cole Beasley's rap album. I got to listen to this and talk about that. Why does everybody just want shout-outs? If I give everybody a shout-out, this video is just me giving shout-outs. Not high, 5 points. Clear eyes, full heart. Clear eyes, full hearts can't lose. Not high. I will say that being out of town on vacation for 11 days means I drank every day, and I just started looking through some footage from my trip, because I'm going to make a video about it, and I shot some whiskey, and that whiskey looks very good right now, and I might have to go to the store to buy some whiskey and drink that tonight. 5 points, you want a shout out? You got a shout out. Anybody here who hasn't checked out 5 Points Videos channel? You should. He's got a lot of good videos, and we're going to hopefully be doing some cool shit down the road here. I am not drunk yet, everybody, okay? Will Case Keenum do well? Yes. I do believe Case Keenum will do well, and if Case Keenum's good, the Broncos will be better. The question is, can Case Keenum outplay Vance Joseph's coaching? Can Case Keenum outplay Vance Joseph's coaching? I'm not drunk. Why does everybody keep asking am I drunk? I'm tired, okay? Did not sleep well last night. Is Bradley Chubb a bust? No, he hasn't played a single fucking game yet. How could he be a bust? He's gonna be a madman. And DeMarcus Walker, going back to his old position, gonna be a madman. Everybody's gonna be madmen. They got to get a guy named John Hamm to be official madman on the field. What do I think of Royce Freeman? I think he's gonna be good. And here's an honest, true story. Okay, I went to Portland. I'm not drunk. God damn it. I just can't talk. I went to Portland. Okay. Portland, Oregon. Royce Freeman played college football in Oregon, not in Portland. That's where the Beavers are. He was in Eugene, where the Ducks are. But within the first 10 minutes of being in Portland, Oregon, I was wearing a Broncos hat, and the guy at the hotel stopped me and was like, "Hey, you know you guys drafted a beast of a running back, don't you?" So 10 minutes I'm in Portland, and people are already telling me that we should be looking forward to Royce Freeman. So I think that's going to be good. I think that's going to be good. Thoughts on Demarcus Ware as a coach? Is he going to be a coach? A part-time coach? Is that going to happen? If he does, he'll be great. He was already a leader. He knows the position. I just don't know if it's going to happen. I don't know how much of a difference it'll actually make. Somebody said whiskey. Yes, I drink lots of different whiskey during my trip. My wife and I did a whiskey tasting at this little place called McGregor's, and I want to get more whiskey tonight. So if you have whiskey suggestions, tell me right now. How do I feel about Jake Butt starting? Is he going to be the starter? I have to do my research. I got to catch up because honestly, I detached from the fucking internet, okay? Thanks, Soup. Thanks, 5 points. I got to catch up. I got to get up to speed on everything. So I will say, I was writing about Jake Butt. I think he will be good. I think he's got a ton of upside. He's got a full year of rest on his knee. He's going to be healthy. And honestly, the Broncos tight end position couldn't get any worse. So I think Butt will be better, and a big part of that will be because Case Keenum will be his quarterback, and Kyle Rudolph. You got to look at what Kyle Rudolph did with Case Keenum, and he had a great year. And I think Keenum's going to have a lot of receiving weapons. I like what the Broncos did in the draft with their receivers, with Sutton and Hamilton. What else? Josie Jewell. Yeah, a lot of people are really excited for Josie Jewell. Oh yeah, C.J. Anderson went to the Panthers. Do I think he's a good fit there? Probably. I mean, I don't know. Their running scheme, I feel like, is similar to when Peyton Manning was here with the Broncos. And don't get me wrong, because Cam Newton, Peyton Manning run a different offense, but Cam Newton does the read zone sort of thing. But it's sort of like just stick the ball in the running back's hand or his gut immediately. And I don't know. I feel like with Noshawn Moreno, that's kind of what the Broncos did. It changed when Kubiak was here. But yes, CJ will be a good fit with the Panthers because CJ's a good running back. I think he can do everything well. What else here? Go Niners. Who do you think will be our slot receiver? I think it's going to be DeSean Hamilton. I think he's going to earn that number 3 spot, and I think he's going to get more playing time than Cortland Sutton, to be honest. Moreno is a definition of a draft bust. No, I wouldn't say that about Noshawn Moreno. The Broncos' 2013 Super Bowl run, he had a very good season. He was a definition of taking a running back too high. What was he taking, 10th or 13th? But I wouldn't call him a bust. Broncos defense, question mark, should be better. Will Emmanuel Sanders reach 1,000 yards? No. I think Sutton's going to get more targets than him eventually. But maybe. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? Are we giving Vance Joseph too much of a hard time? Maybe. Depends on who you're talking about. I think a lot of criticism's fair, though. He didn't make the Broncos better. You know what I mean? There's a lot of questions about what his role actually is as a head coach. But I think the criticism about Demarcus Thomas and John Elway are linked, and I think it's fair as long as you're being reasonable about it. They're just trying to win football games. You know what I mean? It's like, why lose your mind about that shit? Will you quit your day job if you try out and get on air at the Fan? Why are they offering me a tryout? Is 104.3 the Fan offering me a tryout and I don't know about it? Yes, weed is legal in Colorado. I will not quit my day job to do that because this is my day job. Anybody who thinks I'm doing anything else with my life besides this is wrong. I do a little bit of freelance editing for Drew Lynch's vlog, dog vlog, if you haven't checked that out on YouTube. I do some editing there, but everything I do is for this channel is for football. So, let's see, 104.3 is doing a fan event where a fan can host, like forever? Or is it just like a day? I don't think I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm more qualified than a regular fan, but I also feel like they don't want me. I know a lot of people there, most of the people there like me, but none of the people who are deciding who gets to go on the radio. And then I think there are some people who don't like me. Let's see, will the Broncos defense not hold up after recent losses? Talib, Phillip. I think the defense will hold up. I think there's still a lot of great players on the Broncos defense. I don't know if the secondary will be as good with the loss of Talib. Tremaine Brock's got to prove to be really, really good. He's not going to be as good as Talib. So I think the secondary is the biggest question mark now. Let's see. Oh, God. Questions coming in from... Let's see. Do you think Royce Freeman will be so good he might get 1,000 yards? Yes. He might get 1,000 yards. But probably not because he may be splitting too many carries. If I don't know how the Broncos would use him, because he has he had 60 touchdowns at Oregon. They ran the fuck out of him. So I don't know how much you want to keep doing that. Is he going to be a first and second down back, and then they bring in, Booker or Henderson on third downs, guys who are good at catching passes out of the backfield? Henderson, I think, is maybe the most dynamic in terms of speed and breakaway ability. But the one thing I'm excited to see with Freeman is short yardage situations. I think that's where he's going to be the biggest help to the Broncos. What's my favorite show on 104.3? Ooh, that's a good question. I bounce around, honestly. I know I'm not loyal to one thing. What's my favorite? I don't know. I like Schlereth. Big Al and D-Mac are hard to beat. They're probably the most entertaining. I like Stokely and Zach as well. I listen to Altitude in the morning, probably more than The Fan. I watch the Dan Patrick Show more than both of those, and Good Morning Football. I try to get a bunch of different sources, and I have detached from all of that shit over the last 10 days. So I haven't listened to a lot of Orange and Blue 760. See, there's too many options now. There's too much Broncos talk. I tried listening today, but they were talking about fucking Zach Stevens, CSU's quarterback they signed, and they were talking about him for way too long. I can only listen to that shit for a little bit of time. You know what I mean? 104.3, okay. Fan dream job. Okay. Put the link in the description, or the comments. Nick Stevens. Yeah, sorry, I said Zach Stevens. Nick Stevens. If he's a 4th-string quarterback, I can butcher his name once. I can forget his name one time because he's not a starter. Yes, I need to interview Von Miller. That would be amazing. I wish he would come on my show. Am I going to do a show with Philadelphia? That's an interesting question. She lives in Los Angeles, and we collaborated on a video, I think during my first season of That's Good Broncos. But I haven't talked to her on social media for a long time. No Ring of Fame. Oh yeah, the Broncos aren't inducting anybody into the Ring of Fame this season. That's fine, I guess. I don't know. How many players can they add before the ring's full, Somebody said something about Urinating Tree. Yeah, hopefully Urinating Tree and 5 Points videos and I are going to do a lot of collaborations. Some cool shit coming. But that's all in the process. I'm trying to work on a lot of stuff right now. Who's going to make the Pro Bowl? I'm not going to answer that right now. Will special teams be better? We better fucking hope so. They can't get a lot worse. We got an amazing punter now. Coverage teams have to be better. Let's see here. What do I think about Philip Lindsay? I think it's an interesting signing. I think he might end up on the practice squad. I think he's a really talented running back. I actually watched a lot of him play, a lot of his play at CU. I think he can be a good NFL back, but it's there's 3 guys ahead of him right now. So he's going to have to show something to jump one of those guys, or hopefully the Broncos can keep him on the practice squad. Are the Chargers the team to beat in the West? I believe so. I believe they will be until the Broncos destroy them and become the actual team to beat in the West. Chargers. The Chargers are always like, they're supposed to be good, and then something happens where they lose like 5 fucking games in a row, and then they underperform. The talent's there. They got the pass rushers. Their secondary was very good last year. I think their defense is underrated. I think it'll be better in the second year with with Anthony Lynn as the head coach and Gus Bradley as the defensive coordinator in his second year. So, yeah, I think the Chargers have a chance to be very good if Phillip Rivers still plays well. Keenan Allen stays healthy. There's a lot of talent on that team. But since they're the Chargers, they're going to find a way to hopefully fuck it up. That's what happens every year. And the one thing I'll say about Phillip Rivers is I think he's a really good quarterback, and I don't hate him like everybody else does. But to me, an area Rivers is not good in that nobody ever really talks about is when the game's on the line, he is prone to making mistakes. I have seen Rivers throw more fourth quarter interceptions, I feel like, when the Chargers had a chance to win than any quarterback I can remember watching. But maybe that's because I watch a lot of Chargers games. I feel like I've seen him play well in the fourth quarter too, but I've seen him fuck up. So that's my opinion on Phillip Rivers. Will the Lions not suck? I think the Lions will be good. I think Stafford's a great quarterback. I think if they can get a running game going and their defense can improve just a little bit, the Lions will be a very good team. The defense was decent last year, but it was not. It was good. It was middle of the road, okay? And their running game was atrocious. If they get a running game, I think that helps the defense out a little bit. I think it helps Stafford out a little bit, and I think Stafford is just as good as, any quarterback in the league that's not like your top 3 guy or whatever. Yeah, the Lions pass rush. I mean, outside Ziggy Ansah and, they have another good pass rusher. I forget his name right now. But yeah, they need more pressure. What else do you, who do you think will take the NFC South? I don't know. Atlanta? I mean, Matt Ryan got a lot of money. Julio Jones wants more money. So they had a strong push at the end of the season there. Maybe Atlanta. But then you got the Saints. Make or break. Final year for Drew Brees. Maybe the Saints. Do I live in Denver? Yes, Julio, I do. Okay, so that was my update. This went a lot longer than I intended. Thank you, everybody, for assuming I am drunk. I am not drunk yet. I am not high. I am sober. This is just who I am, okay? It's just who I am. Legalized gambling. Thoughts on legalized gambling. You know what my thoughts are? I hope that means there'll be more gambling sponsors for this channel. Because they got that money, and they need to fucking pay me all that goddamn money. I'm not high either. But I want some of that gambling money. I'm not good at winning it. Am I married? Yes, I am. My wife is really cool, too. She's way cooler than me. I'm not baked. It's just how my eyes are. I got bags under them because I'm tired. Thank you, guys. Enjoy your Friday night. Again, sorry I haven't posted a video for a while. Sorry. Yeah, I am getting old. Thank you. Thank you, goddammit.